A star who seemed about to leave might now be the key piece of the season. And a young player with a difficult name but easy football is starting to drive Xabi Alonso crazy. But hold on, because this is only the first part. In the second, an outburst about an unexpected reunion, revelations about players who had disappeared, and a direct warning about who could be the new engine of Real Madrid in the coming months. If you are a true Madridista, drop a like right now and subscribe to the channel. Here you get daily content straight from the heart of the Bernabeu. After the 3-0 away win against Real Oviedo, in a match that looked easy on the scoreboard but was a battle in the second half, Real Madrid showed they are getting sharper and sharper. With 2 goals from Kylian Mbappé, who is playing as if he's been at the club for years, and a stunner from Vinicius Jr. in stoppage time, the team closed the night with high morale. But what happened after the final whistle was even more explosive than the 3 goals. In the press conference, Xabi Alonso didn't hold back. He decided to open up about the squad, the plans for the future, and most importantly, about the names that had been generating controversy in recent weeks. And then came the hottest moment. Rodrigo. Remember the soap opera? That story that he could be sold? That Premier League clubs had their eyes on him? That maybe he would be let go because of Mbappe's arrival? Well, forget all of that. Tear up the script. Because Real Madrid's coach was crystal clear. Rodrigo is staying. And staying well. According to Xabi himself, the Brazilian is another important player in the squad. But look, this another one is not just anyone. This another one is the guy who returned as a starter in an away game, was active, moved very well, helped in the tactical system, and made sure to connect with Mbappe, Arda Güler, and even fullback Carreras. It wasn't just performance, it was chemistry. It was collective, modern, and intelligent football. The understanding between him and the attacking teammates was beautiful to watch. There was triangulation, dribbling, through balls, switching positions, and most importantly, there was trust from the coach. Xabi backed Rodrigo, and he backed him with attitude. He made it clear that number 11 is part of the plans not only for now, but for the rest of the season, and that there is no talk of a sale or loan. He is ours. He is part of the group, and he will have space to shine, was the message between the lines. And when we thought the show of surprises was over, a new gem stepped in, Franco Mastantuono. The name might be hard to pronounce, but his football is easy to understand. Refined touch, incredible reading of the game, and a left foot that looks like it's been programmed by AI. It was the starting debut of the kid with a young face and the personality of a veteran. He played in attack, on the right side, and looked like he had been in sync with the team since the academy days. No shyness. He went forward, called the game, positioned himself well, pulled off skillful plays, and earned applause from the fans. Xabi Alonso made a point of highlighting this in the press conference. He said the boy has energy, talent, and a natural connection with the group. And he even stated he will give us a lot in the short, medium, and long term. This kind of statement is not made lightly. When a Real Madrid coach says this about a player, you can be sure he's seeing something big there. In other words, write down this name, Mastantuono, because the Bernabeu will have to learn how to shout it. And remember Vinicius started on the bench? Well, he came on and scored his. But the focus was all on those who had been there on the pitch from the beginning. Rodrigo and Mastantuono, 2 names the coach made a point of backing publicly. And more. No sale, no loan. The 2 are key pieces, and Real Madrid is going all in with them in 2025. So, Madridista, do you think Rodrigo deserves to be a starter in this squad with Mbappe and Vini Jr.? And what about Mastantuono? Can we already call him the new phenomenon, or is it still too early? Drop your thoughts down below about these changes from Xabi. Let's talk in the comments. Now hold on, because what Xabi Alonso said after the match went way beyond tactics and lineups. It was a show of sincerity, something we don't see every day in a press conference. First, he was straight to the point about the importance of every player, whether starter, sub, or academy. According to him, the secret of Real Madrid 2025 is this: everyone will play. Everyone will be important. There are games for everyone. Vini today was decisive coming off the bench. That's what I want. Every minute on the pitch has to count. And the list of praises didn't stop there. Carvajal, coming back from injury, played 85 minutes with incredible effort. Xabi said he still needs time, but he played Carvajal style with grit, talent, and leadership. Does he want to return to the national team? He does, but the focus now is getting back to his best level with Madrid. Rodrigo, who was out of the last game due to suspension, came back strong. Xabi called him very reliable and competitive. He said that with Milito coming back from injury, it's good to have players like that ready to step in. Mbappe, who scored 2 goals, was also praised. He regained the 4 kilos he lost during the World Cup, said Xabi, highlighting his physical shape and his desire to contribute to the team. He will score goals, but what excites me is seeing him making the right movements, creating spaces, and helping with and without the ball. This shows that the Real Madrid version of Mbappe is more than a scorer. He's a committed player. But the most emotional moment of the press conference was when Xabi Alonso talked about reuniting with his former national teammate, Santi Cazorla, who now plays for Oviedo. I got emotional. The crowd was spectacular, and seeing Santi there, after everything he went through, was special. A unique player, he said with shining eyes. This kind of statement shows that Xabi, besides being tactically smart, understands the locker room, understands people, understands real football. And to finish in style, the coach left a clear message about the changes in the squad. I don't have a fixed team for the month. I want everyone to feel important, ready to start or come off the bench. In other words, Xabi Alonso's Real Madrid has no comfort zone. If you're in the squad, you need to be ready to play. And if you play, you have to shine. That's why this channel exists, Madridistas. To bring every detail, every behind-the-scenes moment, every word that shows this Real Madrid is different. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like and subscribe to the channel. Share it with that friend who still doubts Xabi Alonso and show them that here, Madrid doesn't play around. Let's go up. Hala Madrid.